Thank you, Creator, for all that you do, all that you have done, all you continue to do, and all that is to come. I love you. You know I love you. And today is Wednesday, August 31st, and it's 35 after 11, so it's 11:35. I want y'all to see this. They just started, wrote, see the Eternal Energy Spirit Being is up there. I can't get a good shot of him because of the window. But I want y'all to notice these fictitious clouds that they keep pumping out. If you can see how these ones, how they look, like these are puffy. But all they gonna do is disintegrate into the sky to keep on covering up the true color of the sky. And that's the reason why we don't even know what the true color of the sky is. But this nonsense that we've been seeing throughout the history, ever since they've been having planes and stuff, bro, that is not the true color of the sky. It is not the true color of the sky. You see how this stuff is misty stuff? It just, these so-called clouds, this pharmakia nonsense that they pump out from them smokestack machines, come up here and they'll disintegrate. And they give cover. It's the same exact process that they do with them airplanes when they fly them airplanes in the sky. It puts out this stuff right here to cover up what they have always been hiding from the DNA in the creation. You know, and like I said, it don't matter if the DNA is mixed or not, you still have DNA. They mix the DNA up so they can continue to promote hatred and conflict. The same way they did with the so-called colors in the races. You're black, he's white. This guy over here is green, that one's orange. You know, this one's yellow, he's purple. You know, the same thing they did with the racist nonsense. They doing the same thing with the DNA. They mix the DNAs up and they tell you all of this in the book, that they mixed the DNA up, and they did that nonsense because it would be more sufficient for them to be able to manipulate them people that have the mixed DNA, and it'll be a lot easier, not a lot easier, because DNA is DNA. But they made it to where since the DNA was mixed and then people look different, then they feel like they have to continue to accept this nonsense that they have been taught to accept them demons. Now they may have technology that helps keep the DNA, those with the mixed DNA, covered with a different appearance, so they'll look completely the way that we have always been meant to look, like we do look, you know. But the real thing that is causing the distortion and covering these people is that demonic energy that they conjured out, that they call gods, that these people have conjured up out of the darkness and served and have always been serving from the ancient of days. All of this information is in the book, all of it, you know. And they keep doing this nonsense. See how this just disintegrates to give it that little false, fictitious, white, you know, misty smoke look. But since we have always been used to seeing the sky look like this, that's how we always think that it is looked. But that's not how it looks. They know it and I know it. And y'all gonna know it too. Once y'all call out on the Creator, y'all gonna get the truth. You know, so the DNA needs to wake up. It don't matter your color. It don't matter if your DNA was mixed and you think that you are different. There is no difference. You still have DNA. You have light. Light is life. And this light that is given to you is called your eternal spirit. And the demons that was conjured up are cut off from it and can no longer receive this energy that we receive through all that has been created in the creation by the Creator, so that life can continue. And the demons that they have conjured up out of the darkness that everybody has been serving have been and always have been and continue to be able to attach to people and drain them of this light, which is your life, your eternal energy that they are no longer supposed to have because they corrupted the creation, so they lost their bodies and was cast into the darkness and to be sealed. But these idiots that are in the higher ups that think they are running things, conjured up them demons, and the demons laid down the map and the formation of this system that is set up so that everybody would continue to be confused, so that nobody would know to call out on the Creator, so that everybody would still be praying in them names and calling out on these fictitious false deities that are demons that call themselves gods, and they are demons, and they are able to attach to you without you even knowing it, because we are supposed to have nothing to do with pharmakia. Pharmakia is the mixture of drugs and all other types of different stuff that disturbs your natural abilities that come from the Creator, and they give this nonsense to you as soon as you are born, and then consistently give it to you throughout your life. And then they trick and deceived us into calling on these gods through these names that are the demons. And since we continue to accept these demons, they are able to attach to us and drain us of the eternal energy that the demons are no longer supposed to have. Because those that wanted the riches of the world, which are the world governments from the ancient of days, could feel like they have some control, and they have none. They have none. For those of you that are continuously thinking about this so-called fallen knowledge, the fallen knowledge is the fact that they have been able to and have always been able to continuously deceive the DNA to believe what they wanted us to believe. And as long as we continue to be deceived by the deceivers, then the creation that has been created for us to live in with our eternal spirits that is in this body that has eternal organs, and as long as we take care of it, then we will live. They have continuously deceived us into accepting these demons on the walk and the path that they have set that leads to the grave, so that they can then seal the bodies that still carry eternal energy in tombs and in graves, with the trickery of them telling you that you are going to be resurrected. This is not going to happen. It has never happened. The only ones that have been getting conjured up out of the darkness are the demons, the so-called gods, the God of the ages that has blinded the minds of those so that they will not receive the truth. So that they will not receive the truth. And the creator of all of existence is the truth. So, and it tells you that clearly in the book. You have been serving creation and not creator. It clearly tells you that in the book. Clearly, very clearly tells you that in the book. But since they have promoted this throughout the ages for so long and have raised everybody up under it, and then our loved ones that come before us was deceived and teach this nonsense to us, we continue to believe this. I no longer believe it because I know the truth, and I know creator of all of existence is the truth. Creator is waiting on the DNA to wake up, to call out to him so that they will receive the truth and know the truth. But for those of them that continue to love serving the demons and have not the love in their heart for the truth, then they will continue on the path that leads to death. And the Creator did not create death. It tells you in the book that the demons have the power of death. Why? Because we have been fooled, tricked, and deceived to follow them on the path of the same things that they did that got them condemned into the darkness. Thank you, Creator, for all that you do, all that you have done, all you continue to do, and all that is to come. I love you. You know I love you. You know I love you. Love y'all. Call out to the Creator. Creator of all of existence is the truth. You will know the truth when you call out to the Creator, because the Creator will give you the truth, all of the truth, and only the truth. When you receive the truth from the Creator of all of existence, you will then know that the Creator of all existence is the truth. Do you speak it? Now you see I showed y'all that it was puff clouds right up here. See how they disintegrated? If y'all can see it, see how they disintegrated and turned like into a mist? You know what I'm saying? Turned like into a mist. Like that went over. You see all that? All of that right there, what you can see is going to turn into a mist. And then it's still going to look the same to everybody else, but I know the difference. And this is what they have always done and continue to do. Because we have allowed these idiots to believe that they have some control. They own nothing. They have never owned nothing. It's impossible for them to own anything because they didn't create anything. This is the Creator's creation. He created it so that it would be life. And these idiots that conjured up them demons out of the darkness that call themselves gods have continuously led the DNA on a first-class ticket, one-way train, straight to the graves for the false promise of resurrection.